Hello, my Cancerian friends, and welcome to your October 2016 Intuitive Tarot reading with Sunshine Intuitive Readings. I do have to apologize to all of you who were watching me earlier this year, as I did take a little bit of a break since my last readings, and for lack of a longer explanation, I will just say that the universe had some lessons to teach me. And I did need to take some time out. Now I'm back this month. I'm happy to be so, and I look forward to doing your readings as we move forward. This is a general reading. If you do wish to have a personal reading with me, I do accept those requests, but only by email. So please find my email address below. And also check out my new Facebook page. I'm trying to expand on social media, so I invite you to check out my new page as well. So with all of that being said, let's take a peek at what the cards have in store for you for October 2016 for my Cancerian friends. And I will share with you that I've been using a new spread this month, which I am absolutely loving. It's a little bit longer than what I've done previously, but I am really enjoying the flow and the messages that are coming out of these readings. Here we go. So in the first position of fire, which represents, your creative forces, the will, the ambitions. I always call it the action card position. The things that get you moving. So here you have the Four of Swords in reverse. Now, the Four of Swords in an upright position speaks to, taking time out, thinking about things. I see that this period is over for you, Cancer. I see that you are actually, I've done my thinking, I've done my planning, I'm charging ahead this month in October. Now, in the position of air, which can represent your mental state, your thoughts, your current strategies, thoughts concerning your goals, sometimes can be the card that keeps you up at night, hopefully not. You have the Page of Wands in reverse. Now, the pages are the dudes that carry the news, as I always say, so in reverse. So you have the Page of Wands, so I see that there is a message coming in this month, or a message that you could be waiting for that has been delayed. I see that potentially being delayed for a good part of October, and it may even carry on into future months. But I do see you waiting and thinking about, when is this going to come through? You've been waiting for a message for a while to come through about something. And again, this is a general reading, so it could be personal, love, or business. In the position of water, which represents your emotions, you have the Magician. And the Magician speaks to, I've mastered everything. I've mastered all of the suits. What am I going to do next? This is a great card to have in this position, Cancer, because I see you feeling extremely confident this month in your abilities, in your skills, in your resources, in your strategies. I see you feeling very sure-footed, very happy. I feel like things are starting to go your way, and you're ready to embark upon this new journey that you have been giving thought to for potentially quite some time. In the position of Earth, which represents material things, and when I say material, I don't always necessarily mean money. It can be though, but I don't necessarily mean money. It's those things that surround you in your everyday life, the things that help you cope with your everyday life. You have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, I do see this as a person coming out this month. It could even be you, Cancer, where it is the Queen of Cups, and it could be male or female, just because it is a queen. But I see you, looking, and this is in the earth. This is what's grounding you. I think you're saying to yourself this month, It's time for me to kind of try new things. It's time for me to broaden my horizons, to step out of those, traditional Cancerian ways. It's almost, I almost see you inventing a whole new person this month, Cancer, or starting to do so. It's like you've given it a lot of thought, and now you're moving forward to put a plan into place. And I see you evolving and growing and learning this month as well, as a person, as a being. I think you want to kind of reach out and learn new things and be a broader, more knowledgeable person. Now, in this position, this card represents the things that drive you into new directions. And here we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Now, again, the page is the dude that carries the news. He's in reverse. I think that you have been waiting for something for a very long time, and you haven't seen it come through. And you're at the point now where you're saying, I can't stay still forever waiting for that. I can't stand still, because that represents one piece of my life, and I have a lot more areas to focus on. So I see you kind of moving on and moving forward this month. Not that you're ignoring this situation completely, it's still there. But whether you are sitting still or moving forward, it's not going to change the outcome of this situation that you have been hung up on for a little while. Now, in the position, the core position of the reading, which represents the things that help you maintain that balanced and that healthy lifestyle, that healthy mental well-being, you do have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in an upright position speaks to starting a new journey. In reverse, I see you not necessarily starting an entire new journey, but you are definitely starting to shape who you will be as you embark upon that new journey. You're not quite ready to let it go entirely, but you're pretty close. And I think you're excited about it. I think you're quite excited. I think you feel that once this comes in, you can eventually move forward. You're waiting on something, and then you can move forward. And you know you're going to move forward, but not just yet. But you, in the meantime, instead of waiting and standing still, I'm going to start branching out on who I am. So when this news does come forward and I can move forward, you will be a bigger, more learned, more well-rounded person. Now, in this position here, this card, for lack of a better description, signifies what needs to go. And you have the Star in reverse. So this is what needs to go to help you fulfill your dreams and to help you move forward. The Star in an upright position, and you can read this a variety of ways, but I just see, there's somebody by the pond, they're taking their time, they've got their water jugs, pondering. I think you know that this month you need to give way to that waiting mentality. I'll just wait and see how things go, right? I think you know that you can still wait, but you can still get things done. And in the action card, when you see here, we're not standing still anymore. Now, this card, ironically enough, is the card that speaks to you from the universe. This is what the universe sends your way to help you, to help guide you, and to help you fulfill your dreams and your aspirations. Now, you have the King of Cups in reverse, which is quite funny because you have the Queen of Cups in reverse down here. Now, this could potentially be, and again, it's a general reading, this could potentially be a group of people as opposed to one person that you were waiting on news from. This could be a variety of different people. But the universe is saying, patience. Patience. And sometimes with yourself as well, Cancer. Right? Patience and understanding with yourself, to understand that, they don't make Rome in a day. They didn't make Rome in a day. And you can't transform and evolve as a person in a day. It takes time. It takes learning. It takes experience. So the universe is saying, we have sent these situations to you. We have sent these people to you to help you grow, to be a better person. And sometimes you need to go through these situations to help you learn. Because when you come out on the other side, you will be a stronger person. Now, this card here in reverse, this is the Two of Swords in reverse. It is in the position to the state of being. This is why the universe is giving you this message. In an upright position, this speaks to secrets, either that you're keeping from people or that have been kept from you. In a reverse position, I see that secrets have potentially been delayed in being exposed. And the universe is saying patience. It will come through. In the meantime, though, you can't just sit still and wait for this one thing to be exposed. You do need to move forward and keep building as a person. Now, the 10th card of the reading could be the first card of the reading. Quite honestly, it's the premise and the foundation for the entire spread. You have the Judgment card in reverse. Now, the Judgment card in an upright position is an extremely positive card. And it's still a positive card in the reverse, don't get me wrong. But I see that maybe you felt that you didn't have all of the support that you do. I feel that you may have been very low, and you're, why won't this come through? Why can't somebody help me get to the end, to the bottom of this? Why can't somebody help me? And I think that you were feeling very left out and very alone, as you have been working through what some of these secrets may have been, or the news that you're waiting for, because you're waiting for this news. And it's almost like you're being held in limbo while you're waiting for this information to come through. But I think this month, Cancer, you're starting to realize, I can sit and wait and do nothing while I'm waiting for this news. But when the news comes in, I will have got nothing else done. So this month, I'm going to start being who I want to be, and I think you're quite happy with that. You're kind of branching out on your own. You're doing things that people would not expect from you in a very positive way, but you're taking a little bit of risks this month to expand and to learn as a person, as a higher being. Now, my two additional cards here that are the overall energies impacting this reading, you have the Justice card in reverse. So again, this speaks to, potentially something that has happened that was unfair. Something may have happened that you felt was extremely unfair. You felt extremely alone. It's still not entirely done. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak. But again, you are focusing on moving forward this month, Cancer, which makes me very happy. The other energy card that we have here is the Six of Pentacles. And as you can see here, and this speaks to, you do have support. You're giving support and you're receiving support this month, Cancer. And I think you're starting to see that. as you become more confident in you. I feel like you've overcome this situation. You've come to terms with this situation. It is what it is kind of thing. You're still waiting for that information to come through, but I think you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel this month, which makes me extremely happy. So Cancer, this looks like a very positive month for you. And I say you very specifically because I feel that this is a very transformational month for you, where you really step out of your shell and you start expanding the person who you are, realizing that you do have the support that maybe you didn't think you had in the past. You definitely do have that support. There are people around you, and again, it could be you yourself, who are there to help you that maybe you haven't necessarily seen as helping in the past. Maybe they've been giving advice that you didn't want to take, you were not open to receiving at the time that they were giving. I think you're starting to say, you know what, maybe I need to change my perception. Maybe I need to be a little bit more open-minded when I receive these things. Because there are definitely people around you who want to help you, to support you, to give with you. So overall, Cancer, an extremely positive month. It does look like there will be some delays still in receiving the news that you are anticipating. But that being said, I see you very busy working on you, which, I mean, you can't get better than that, right? Because you are your most important and most precious treasure. So good luck with all of your learning and with all of your growing. I cannot wait to see what the cards have in store with you for you next month. And until then, keep your head up, keep smiling, and enjoy the sunshine.